Hello everyone, my name is David Allen. I'm the founder and corporate trainer with Zephyr Consulting, and I'm going to introduce to you our business English training. Hope you enjoy. Zephyr provides corporate business English training. We strive for excellence in on-the-job business English. To do this, we tailor-make our training around our clients' industries, the work that they do, and the needs that they have. Trainers are both professional business English trainers and experienced in our clients' industries. Trainers possess a passion for training. We also strive to create an environment that enables habitual learning and regular use of the language, and an experience that is fun, invigorating, intensive, that drives results. Some of the features that make Zephyr great are that we provide experiential learning. This means you learn by doing. We do this in a case study situation by creating scenarios and applying the learning around this. They're tailor-made to our clients' needs. Our success depends on our clients' success. So we grow by delivering our clients excellent results. But a really interesting process to find our personal trainers. We seek out industry professionals who have a passion for the work that they do in training, then introduce the Zephyr methodology and train them to become professional trainers before they start the job. We also take a rigorous process for reporting to provide improvement over time, and significant rigorous processes in the onboarding process, which we'll talk about a little bit later. We take an old school approach of hard work and discipline combined with the best of today's proven techniques to produce the most effective learning results. Our process provides 3 steps: onboarding, the lesson, and feedback and quality control. We achieve the fastest improvements required using a needs-targeted approach designed around the work that you do that gets you using the language you need. In the client onboarding process, as you can see, there's an extensive amount of steps. We first discern the English level of our participants. We conduct needs analysis to determine what needs they need on the job. Then we have our trainers interview with the participants and the company to validate those levels and those needs. We then coordinate the scheduling and grouping of the students to make sure that the proper levels are grouped together with the proper needs to the best that we're capable to do. We compile the competency report and program design, which is then submitted to HR for review prior to the course's beginning. Here's an example of the needs analysis that we follow. Here's a list of the needs and some participants. As you can see, in the more shaded areas, these would be of higher demand, and we would target the needs according to this process. This here is the CEF, our language English assessment. So this is what we use to discern what the English level of our students are, which is conducted by our trainers. As you can see also down here, the feedback and quality control section, which we'll discuss shortly, loops back into the process, which shows that we continue learning and improving our process over time. We keep our classes to 1 lesson, which maximizes retention while minimizing work downtime. Next, we'll talk about feedback and quality control. As you can see here, there's 3 steps that we go through. One is in the feedback and quality control, we solicit feedback from our participants, the trainer, and the company, and incorporate that in our improvements. We also do progress testing, so discerning if there's been an English level increase and if the needs of the students have changed, where we update the course accordingly. We then do individual reports and certificates when the course is complete. An example of the reporting that we would go through that shows a comparison of the students and their respective language components and the progress that they've made over time, as well as the certificate that they would receive. Zephyr's case studies are what we structure the lessons around. Here's an example of one such case, a job fair in Singapore, which we would go through that summarizes the information. We start the lesson off by building some background. So together we read through the case and the background studies and the information that is provided. We then discuss a few questions, in this case, introducing the candidates and discussing who would be the best candidate. Here we're introducing new language that is used in the case. From here we would practice introductions, introducing yourself to the class, then split into groups where we would converse with the classmates. Assimilation, this is the writing aspect where we're pulling it all together. They need to write a formal or informal email to their boss, deciding who the best candidate that they met at the job fair would be. So we give tips on how to write English formal emails. And here's an example of that here. Now, talking about the active simulation, where the students get a chance to demonstrate what they've learned. They would work in teams of 2, practicing out the job interview process. So here you're given the information from the case, some prompts, following which a short time of practicing, they would demonstrate that in front of the class. Thank you very much for your time and allowing us to share our introduction of Zephyr, and we look forward to discussing how we can help you reach your English learning needs and goals. Feel free to reach out to our contact